that part has been agreed to. However, what the other part that we're not talking about is what right does this gentleman have under Mexican authority to fight that and to hire an attorney and to try to sort of wiggle out of that.
How can he fight it?
I think that he should be brought back here. But I'm just thinking like a defense attorney.
Yeah, what would the argument be?
I think that he would probably argue that as a Mexican citizen, he's in Mexico, and then basically that Mexico should opt to try him in Mexico.
So don't you think personal responsibility has to play a role here?
Oh, definitely. There's going to be personal responsibility, and if there's any criminal activity, obviously the police are going to get involved with it. But I happen to think that the store is going to be responsible if, in fact, they did not have a safety mechanism. You know what? They didn't have to open those doors. If you see hundreds and hundreds of people out there.
Yeah,
but the doors came off the hinges after they opened the doors, and then you have the pressure of the crowd.
We want to believe that this child is alive. We want to also, we're rooting for this grandma. I mean, God knows anybody that has a missing granddaughter, you know, is probably going through a lot of anxiety right now. But, I mean, it's difficult for the public to side with the grandma when there are all these inconsistencies. And you can't get over the 31 days resonating.
I'll tell you why it's a stretch. It's a stretch because, number one, you had a temporary worker. He would not have been eligible to join the union. But, however, on the other hand, if there was a union, that certainly the safety conditions would have been much better. Usually when you have a union, you'd certainly have a heightened sense of safety, and they might not have had a temporary worker.
Yeah, but we've had... So why does former prosecutor Gwendolyn Lindsay-Jackson still have a problem with it? Why?
Well, I think that we need to look at this because it looks like it could be something that could be misused. I mean, where are these images going to be stored? How do we know it's not going to end up on the Internet? I mean, that's...
They say it's not. They take it and away it goes.
Well, they say that right now. And you know, we're in the process right now where it's a new program and all the protections are in place. Well, we know that the American Civil Liberties Union is concerned about it, and let's take a look at it. I mean, right now in this country, we can't even make sure that hospital records are secured properly.